Hello everyone, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. As you can see, it's a huge packed table. I have some loose end orders to fulfill so I could ship their stuff out. They have been waiting. I've done the rest of their orders like a week ago, so I need to finish them. So before that, I want to make an announcement. I know I'm 2 weeks out after this, and I made the announcement on my post page, also on my Facebook group. Diane Kapoor's emailed me. She has added the first 2 sets of the new mica powders into her store. So that's exciting news. So I'm going to be doing a video on all 8 of these colors. A1 through 4 and B1 through 4 are finished. I will tell you the names, and 2 of them were chosen from us. So she named one after me and one after one of our viewers who played in the contest to name the things. So A1 is ready. It's called Pas de Deux. I think that's how you say it. So that one is a greenish one. So we're going to see what they look like in resin. A2 is ready, and she said in the website, she also put the number next to the name, so it's easier for you to figure out what is what for a while. Prima Ballerina is A2. A3 is Blue Tutu. A4 is Ballet Slipper, and this is the one that was named from Amanda Cannell 1372. So she got herself a free bottle of this. So that's super exciting that she picked one of our viewers. B1 is called Pillow Talk. These are really soft colors. I'm loving these colors. B2, Touch of Velvet. B3 is the one she named after my suggestion, which was Bear in Cashmere. And B4 is named Rosy Cheeks. So check those out. Diane Kapoor's, she is starting to add them into her website. That is so exciting. Okay, we have 4 different people on the table today. Let me see. This one has been waiting. Julie, she wanted this in the amethyst gel, and it was just so big I didn't have room for it on my tray. So I'm going to make sure there's room, and I'm going to pour this one last. This is like 40 ounces of resin, and the only issue I see in my head is I don't have a container that holds 40 ounces, so the colorings are going to have to be matched. So I may mix 20 and 20, mix the colors together, mix the resins together. I'm not quite sure. I haven't figured that totally out. 2 of these can go in the pressure pot, which is why I filled my table, because this is going to be like this. These can go in the pressure pot. This rose jar is starting to get orders. This one is going to be in clear. This is for Elisa. She has been waiting for room in the pressure pot because I'm still doing my crosses in the pressure pot. So the pressure pot is taking up quite a bit of a time. I do have several crosses to go left, but we're going to put that on hold. I'll pour one tonight after these are pulled out. Then these are for, who is these for? Colleen. Colleen ordered 3 clear of the snowman, and she wants them finished off. So I get to finish them this time. So she wants the hats and the scarves and the faces, all Christmassy. So that'll be fun. This one is to finish off Barbara's order. This is that tray from Into Resin that I did 2 times on the channel when I got the mold. I just want to get this stuff off. This one's going to be a little different though. She wants glow in the dark, and she wanted purple and blue, and I'm thinking, which one is glow in the dark? Then I remembered I had these from Let's Resin. They're 12 color glow in the dark pigments, and they have purple and blue. So we're going to do I'm going to do the tree in the purple, I think. That way the blue looks normal as the background for the sky. And I'm just going to smash these up with my little mortar and pestle because it's a little bit easier to get a little finer. And then I'll probably still dissolve it in alcohol. So let me move some things aside. I've got lots of different pours to do. I'm not obviously going to mix this all up at once. So let me start that and get some resin now.
Brushes in hand and the world is my stage. Colors are loud like they're breaking the cage.
While that's mixing, I'm going to go ahead and do this in here. Let's see what I have here. I like to smash this up because glow in the darks are typically pretty coarse, and it generally, you don't have to do this, I just choose to do this. Then I just clean out my cup, and I'll do it for the blue later, because we're only pouring the tree portion right now. So I'm just gonna smash it pretty good. We don't need too much. I think you can get these on Amazon. I get asked all the time when I use this, but I didn't buy. Actually, Barbara bought this for me a couple of years ago and stuck it in Happy Mail. But I'm pretty sure you can even get something like this in Dollar Tree. To be honest, if you have a Dollar Tree, go check that out before you order one. This one is ceramic or stone. Yeah, it's ceramic, I think. So I just want to clean it out that way when I do the blue one. Which maybe I'll do the blue one right now while I'm waiting for my resin to mix. And put that in a... I don't remember how much that held. I thought I wrote it on my... I wrote it on the mold, but it came off already. So I'm just going to... You know what? Let's just see before I mix up the blue. I don't know if I have enough resin mixed right now. I hope I do. Yeah, that's still good. It's still dissolved, so that's good. I'll just mix the blue up now and hold on to it till later because I can't do anything until the purple is cured. I totally forgot that I had both colors because I knew I had blue. I didn't know I had purple, so that's super cool that I can do the whole thing in, let me see, how much am I going to need later? Probably, I don't know. I'll put it in this cup here. What I'll do that, pour it into there. Now, I guess I didn't need to dissolve this right now, so let me just set this aside. It's going to be dried out by the time I need it. Totally forgot. Oh, there's my timer for my resin. So that's done. I just want to clean this out real quick. It does stain, but it doesn't matter. It's not going to hurt anything. And this just sits right in front of me all the time on the shelf. Let's get this out. I'm going to pour the two clear, obviously, first. I do not need to vacuum chamber it when it goes into the pressure pot. So I will vacuum chamber after I get those poured, if I have anything left. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to have anything left or not. I just want to clean this off because I don't like it to sit and cure on my paddles. So I just want to wipe it down with some alcohol, and then I could set it aside for later. Although I won't be using this one, I will be using the big one for 20. I'll probably do, I don't know how I'm going to do that one. I just am more worried about the color being slightly different on each side. So I may actually just pour half and half. Like half of the lid and half of the tray, and then mix up the other 20, try to match it, and then do the other half of the lid. That way it'll blend together. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm still thinking about it. All right, just scrape your sides and your bottom before you pour anything. And I do want to go get my tray for my pressure pot so I can easily carry it over there and drop it down inside, which is right here. This is the most beautiful, oh gosh, I hope I have enough room for everything. The most beautiful one I've seen from Into Resin, and I have a lot of them. Oh, I have a little more unmixed. Hang on a minute, I don't want that in there. Must have been on the side wall. That mixer does not touch your sides or your bottom, so make sure you don't forget this step. If you did forget the step and it didn't cure, that's probably why it didn't cure. So let's just get this in. I guess the snowmen are going to be on the bottom with this one because the lid will not fit. There's a lot of bubbles in there, but they will be gone. Let's just fill this one up. Yeah, this one was so gorgeous. When I unmolded it the first time, I could not believe it. Like, that's the most beautiful one I've ever seen from them. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be popular like the cross is. All right, these I do spritz down into that scarf. These always have a little bubble down in there. So I do want to pull that out. There it is, right there too. Each scarf is different too, so it's hard to... There's that bubble. See? Came out. If you don't get the bubble out of the scarf and you put it in the pressure pot, it will still have that void there, and it will not... it won't fix that. Put it that way. How am I going to do this? I really want 2 of these on the bottom. Right there. Same thing with the next one. Fix the scarf. I can't believe these are still so popular, even in a couple months after Christmas, which is fine. I don't have a problem with it. Didn't expect it, but that's okay. So I'm just going to pull that bubble out if there was one. I didn't see one come out. I can't ever remember which scarf goes to which. Some have 2 portions to them, and some do not. Oh gosh, I hope this fits inside. And I'm just going to fill it up. I'm going to move this over to the pressure pot right now, top this up barely, and then we'll do the top portion. I sure hope I have enough for both of these. I was hoping I was going to have enough for all of this and the purple. I think I only need like 1 ounce or 2 ounces. Just trying to get this in all these little spots. The rose has a lot of little crevices. Lots of bubbles in there, especially since I didn't vacuum chamber this. There's extra bubbles. Let's see, I can kind of see through here, but not perfectly. I can't tell if I'm getting the bubbles or not. I think I need a little more resin in there to do it. Oh, I see a nice big bubble right there. Come on, get out. So there's like a lot of work, like fancy stuff around the side, so I don't know if I'm seeing that. I can't remember what this looks like because I did not keep that one that I made. I will be making one for myself, I can guarantee that. Actually, I did keep the one that I made. I used it to make this mold so I could keep showing it to you guys. A lot of people question me why I'm making molds from into resin molds. I do not sell their molds, you guys. They know that I'm doing it. Actually, it ends up promoting their business, and I paid for the silicone. So they don't send them to me for free. I don't sell these. When you go into the link in the description box to get this mold, it will always be into resin. I will never do that to them. They have been way too kind to me over the years. So that is, yeah, trust me, I would never do that. So I know I get a lot of questions like, I thought you weren't allowed to do that. No, you're not allowed to do that. You don't take a mold and then sell it in your store from someone else. You don't do that. A lot of people do mold molds so they don't have to buy them again, and hopefully they're not selling them. But I can only speak for myself when it comes to that. Okay, I think I got the bubble out. I'm going to move this over there, and then let's see if we have anything left. I got a little left. If you guys are jumping on the pressure pot wagon, I do everything at 40 pounds now. I don't go over that. I have enough left. I think I'm going to just fill this up. And if we have extras, we're going to have some glow-in-the-dark something or other. I probably won't make pendants unless you want them to glow in the dark. Wouldn't that be funny? People wouldn't know that they're glow in the dark until they're like, I don't know, at somebody's house, evening, in the movie theater, wherever they go with it on. And then it would be like glowing on their neck. That would be so funny. Look at that. That's a lot of unmixed. Unmixed. See that right there? That's going to stop it from curing. So make sure. I mean, we have to mix it anyway, but make sure you mix your resin well. Hear that grittiness? That's the way it is. Nothing you can do about it. I am going to throw this through the vacuum chamber since this does not go in the pressure pot. And I'm not going to completely fill it just because I don't know if I have room on my table for the next project, which are these two huge things. If I have room, then I will obviously leave it here. So I'll have to do a little configuring here while this is in the pressure pot or in the vacuum chamber.
Glitz and glitter lighting up the night, painting dreams with a shimmer so bright, rhinestones dancing, catching every eye.
I'm just gonna spritz it to help it flow, especially in those little tiny crevices. And then I think I will move this off to the side for now. Hopefully I have enough. Let me go around this edge. Maybe it'll flow in all by itself. I don't know, I might have to mix up another ounce. That would totally stink. But I'm thinking I will. Yeah. Let me try to get it in these butterflies. I need a really, really thin. They like to form bubbles because it's such a thin area. Getting it in there was hard last time. The alcohol definitely helps. Let me get these. I want to make sure these get done right now. I'll squeegee that off. Let me spritz that one. I think I missed. Let that flow in here. Man, I'm so close to having enough. I'm just don't. Go around there. Let's spritz these little guys. Maybe I will have enough. Wouldn't that be amazing? Ah, so close. Doesn't have to be full. Oh, you know what? I might have enough. Yay! A little bit of... Where's my... Yeah, this... Oh, here it is. Yeah, I think it's going to be fine. I don't need it full, because that's what the blue's going to do. Just put everything I have in here. Put it in the tree trunk, and it'll flow. Yes! Wow, what a great guess. 12 ounces. Let me grab a paper towel. And I'm just going to squeegee that all off and get it into the tree, I guess, if I can. And then when it cures and we're ready for the blue portion, I will take a piece of tape to get all this other cured off so I don't have dots of purple everywhere. Now, I don't know if the blue behind the purple is going to change anything, but We're gonna find out today. I hope it doesn't change much. All right. Well, you know what? That's the best I'm going to do. The only thing you got to be careful with is when you do use a piece of tape when it's cured, is to not pull it out. To use like painter's tape and not like super strong tape. Actually, no, better idea is to just use some Q-tips and get it cleaned this way right now. And then I don't have to worry about breaking a seal, piece of glitter right there, with tape. I don't think that painter's tape would break a seal, but I'm not sure, and I don't really want to test an order. I'm just going to try to get all these little dots off. Let me do that. I'm going to mix up some resin, figure out how I'm going to get that to match, and then I'll be right back. I was smart. I used one with the large mixer head and hand mixed the other one side by side so they'll be on the same timing. So there's 20 ounces each. Each side of that holds 20 ounces. So this is the Amethyst Gel Tint. And I think I'm going to just do one big pump into each one of them. I mean, all I want to make sure of is the color is the same. That's what I want to make sure. Ooh, that's pretty. And I think one pump is going to be enough. So I thought about, you know, getting a larger cup or 3 or 4 cups and just like randomly mixing them together. But I don't think I'm going to have to because this looks the same. I was worried for nothing. Not really worried, but, you know, I like to take extra care on orders than I do for just regular everyday demos because I don't have to worry about having to do it over if it's a demo, because then you could just sell it as a blooper or keep it yourself. Yeah, those look great. I just want to get that off my stick here because it is a paste, kind of a paste. It's like a gel paste. Let me just get that off of the rim right there where I couldn't get it out. That off. Let me wipe my stick here and do one more stir. I will put this in the vacuum chamber, prep my table with the mold, and then we're gonna pour. I got it as bubble free as I could. I left it in the vacuum chamber for a few extra minutes. Not gonna hurt anything because this one is so large it won't fit in the vacuum chamber and it won't fit in a pressure pot, so I definitely want to spray this one. Hopefully we will keep the bubbles to a minimum, but with the facets the way they are, it's not a guarantee. It's a gorgeous color though. See, you got bubbles as soon as they hit these facets. I don't know. You really can't tell because it's so sparkly when you get it out. Anybody looking at it wouldn't even know unless you're looking for them, to be honest with you. But we try to get it. I always say we. I don't know. I'm just in here. Well, sometimes Don's in here, but when I say we, I really mean me. But I am pouring with my friends, so y'all are out there with me when I'm talking to y'all. I could just picture you all. Keeps me going. So I don't feel like I'm crazy in here talking to myself. I'm just hoping all those bubbles come up. Let me just... I still have ways to go. It doesn't look like I do, but I just want to kind of open this, and if there are bubbles, they may come up like that. Get them popped. Maybe I can use my little bubble wand and reach down in here. Look at that. Look at those bubbles coming out. I do have these coming into stock. I don't know if they are in stock by the time this video goes out. I ordered 20 from the person who made this, from AJ. We'll see how fast they go, but I have a feeling they're going to go pretty fast. Look at all those bubbles that were stuck in there. So I will continue ordering as long as he will make them for me, as long as you guys are ordering them. But like I said, I'm getting them in the beginning of March. And if I don't have them yet in my eBay store, they shouldn't be too much longer. Look at all those bubbles that were in there. All right, let me just finish pouring from eye level, because we have a good 1/4 inch to go. I know this took all 20 last time, so I don't see why it would be any different today. A little bit more. Okay, that's it. Just a little left in here. So let's go ahead and put that in here. I am going to do the same thing. Got a lot of facets in there. I'm not going to scrape this unless I need to scrape it. If I need to scrape it, I will, but that just creates bubbles. This one shouldn't be as bad. You should be able to see everything. She doesn't want anything done to it, so it's basically just pouring it for her in the color she specified. I don't think it needs anything done to it, to be honest with you, when we're done. And another 1/4 inch again. Oh man, it's taken, well, we're going to have a little bit left over. Not much, but some. I think that's plenty. Yeah, we do have some left over. What do we have here? Why do I have left over? I have about 2 ounces left. You know what I'm going to make? I'm going to make my favorite little vases, because those take 2 ounces and I love them when they're done. So I need to rearrange my table here. I put these on paper towels so I can move them. Let me just click all these bubbles out of here. I see a few. I'm going to go fishing for bubbles here for a minute. I'll do this off camera, and then I'll rearrange and grab my vases. I put it into a smaller cup. I'm going to add Aquarius. This is by Dianca Pours. I just added some alcohol to dissolve it, that's all. I just want to make it opaque. I don't want transparent. And then I'm going to, of course, this is my opportunity to practice my marbling. Before, you know, a larger piece, I like to do this as much as I can. I'm just going to slowly mix it in, because I do get bubbles on these little things. Look at that gorgeousness. All you purple lovers out there must be loving today. And I don't always get the best marbling on these things. I don't know if it's the shape or what. I did pick a ton of bubbles out of that one, so we're doing good. Let me just, I keep going back to pop anything that rises, but man, that little bubble picker is pretty amazing. I'm so thankful for him to send me that. All right, let's do blue and white and see how that looks together. And I'm going to grab a little scribe here to mix it. And we'll see, I don't know. I need a little bit of white right here. Even if they don't come out great, the flowers make it all better once they're finished. You know what? Maybe I'll go around these edges, because that's where I seem to get the bubbles. Let's do this one, And I forgot to spritz it. Let me do that one. Where's my spritzer? Something in there. It is what it is. Go around all these. Sometimes I cover up the bubbles that I get with rhinestones when they're on the edge like that. Just need a tiny bit more. Okay, let's do, what do we need? More white. Where is it? White, one blue. Not too concerned about the bases of these because you don't really see it. And I forgot to spritz that one. I'm sure we'll have enough for all of them. I think this whole thing only takes 2 ounces to do all 4 of them, tops and bottoms. Oops, I need some white in here. And I'll have to find some flowers to match. This one can use a little more. If you dome this one perfectly, there's really no trimming. These are just opaque dyes. That's all I'm using. I can't get them anymore on Amazon. So if you want something like that, just look for an opaque dye. Ooh, this one might be really good. And I'm going to have some leftover. So you know what that means. Some pendants. You just get them completely full. Just dome them perfectly. That's good. These are all pretty good. I'll go ahead and do the pendants off camera and make some room on my table. Let's get to the comment of the day, and then we'll do the second coat on Barbara's plate. It's not fully cured, but it's cured enough to where we can pour the next coat on. So I did mix it already up. I already used that powder that, you know, saw me crush. And I just re-wet it with the alcohol because it was already dried. Mix 6 ounces. And all I'm going to do is pour it on. And fill it up, I hope. I don't know how much. I'm pretty sure this is about right. And then we should have one cool glow-in-the-dark piece. Oh, is that already full? Just about. Just a little bit more here. That's good. That's it. So I only have a tiny little bit left. So I will figure out something to do with that. Glow in the dark. I don't know what to put in glow in the dark. So this holds about 7.5 to 8 ounces. For the whole thing, because I don't know if there was 1.5 ounces or 2 ounces left of that purple that I used for that first coat. I just want to get all these bubbles popped here. Yeah, there's something to mix in right there that didn't get mixed. Oh, what is that? No, it's something in there. Okay. 2 little bits. I'll get those out. Everything looks good. I will pour this, I don't know, into something. Let me find something. Let this cure, and we will demold everything when everything's out of the pressure pot. I chose to put the rest into little peanut head. So I have a glowing little peanut head in the end. So let's get everything out. I can't wait to see that in the dark. Like I put all of these that I made on my refrigerator because obviously that's my little dog Peanut. And I want to see what this does in the dark. That'll be so funny walking in there. Maybe he'll see himself when he goes in there in the dark. Here's the pendants that I poured off camera, I think. I just put the rest of them in here. Not too bad. They came out pretty nice. Pretty good. That one's really pretty. Look at that one. Nice marbling. Nice marbling we got. All right, let's do the little vases. Oh, not too bad. We got all 3 colors in that one. And this one's not too horrible. Mostly blue and purple. A little bit of white. It's okay. Not the best. Do need to poke right through those holes. There's a little over pour back there. I'll probably just cover those holes anyway. Oh man, what's on there? Oh, okay, good. Just need to trim up that edge just a little bit. And let's get these out. Beautiful, beautiful. Lovely colors. Marbling wasn't great on that one. This one's kind of cool. Not too bad. These get glued together if you haven't seen them. And then I will be putting flowers. Speaking of flowers, I got a ton in the mail today from Happy Mail. And she actually ordered, you know, that heart tray that I made with flowers in it? She wants one like it when I did it for Valentine's Day. So she sent me the flowers for it and added a whole bunch of other flowers for me. Look at that one. That one's pretty. Oh, I really like this one. This one's the best, even though the front's not. The side is. So yeah, I have them sitting right here. I'm glad I just did that because I totally would have forgot. These are the ones she's going to be putting in her project. I think there's a couple in here. And here's butterflies and tweezers that come with them. So she wants the pink background. Oh, nice. Beautiful, beautiful. She sent 2 packages of the same thing for her order. We won't need 2 packages. And then, of course, she didn't leave Dawn out. Tootsie Pops for Dawn. And then she sent me all of these. 2 of like everything. These are really pretty. And these, ooh, there's purple and pink in here. We might be able to use them if they're not too big. I'll have to open it up. They're all like really taped together. And then she sent me, look at these. These are more like for these little vases. Are they gorgeous or what? Look at them all. They are so pretty. I love them. Thank you so much. I will be doing your tray very, very soon. It's getting there up on the list. All right, let's pull these little guys out. Hopefully, we got noses and scarves intact. I'm always careful to pull them out. That scarf looks good. He's got a nose. Completely intact. So we're just going to do the hats, the scarves, and the faces. And we will finish these ones today. Most of the time, these orders, they just want them clear. So this today, a little bit different. We get to finish them today. And then this one, good. Got his nose and both his scarves. Nice. I got to trim everything. I can feel it already. There's this. Oh man, this one has a little bubble on the end of the scarf. That totally stinks. I'll see if I could do anything about that and see if I could save it. All right, let's do this jar. Is going to be stunning. And I do have to do some more of these ones, so I need to keep my mold out. Look at that. So far, so good. It's beautiful. Beautiful. I do need to trim that one. But this is the icing on top. This is a beautiful lid. Let me pull it out. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? That is the most beautiful jar. It's not as big as I would want, but as you can see, it's about, I don't know, 1.5 inches deep. But I love the jar. Absolutely love it. No bubbles that I can find anywhere. It sparkles so nicely. And I'll be doing it other ways. I do have an order to paint the rose and do the jar a little bit different, so I'm excited for that one. But this one is for Elisa. She was the first one to order that, so she's the first one to get one. I do put them in order, so don't think people are getting ahead of you if you order something like the crosses. They come in the order, and I pour them in the order that I receive the orders, but those do take quite a while. Here we go. And I will have to get you pictures of this in the dark. Let's see what we got. At least that blue turned that pinkish to more purple. Look at that. Oops, it's upside down. Goes this way. It's so pretty. I don't know if she wants rhinestones on there. She might. That is so pretty. You can't really tell the blue because of the black background, but there it is. That is so pretty. I don't see any flaws in it at all. So, yeah. Okay. Let me go get the big one. Big one is ready. Pull this out. Now, this is one of those upside down lids that fits like this, but with it transparent like that, it's okay. Look at this. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh my gosh, that is so pretty in that color. Just a little amethyst gel is all it is. I'm just looking for bubbles, that's all. I don't see anything wrong. I was pretty diligent to keep up with that. That is so pretty. Huh. All right, this one's a little harder to get out. Let me just move a few things here so I can get it out. I knew this was going to be a packed table today before I even started. So I guess they took about 19 each. I have 20 written on here, but I thought I poured 20 last time when I did it. It all depends on which container you mix in too. And that could be the difference. I might have mixed it in the 20-ounce container and not the 32-ounce container. So that has a lot to do with it. Shouldn't, but unfortunately it does. Okay, just releasing all 4 sides. I got a lot of use out of this one. This one is a really popular mold. Look at that. Flip that over. That is so gorgeous. There are diamonds on the inside walls, diamonds on the outside walls. I have a little trimming to do, which is normal. I don't see any bubbles. That is so nice. And then, like I said, I like them to go like this. I typically put the little bumpers on the inside so you can fit it like that. This one I'm not sure. I mean, it's okay because it will fit like that. You just have to trim this perfectly. Add an angle with like a nail file so you don't get scuff marks on there. You could always put something here if you wanted to decorate the top. I'm not doing that. She doesn't want anything done to this one, so it's going to go like this. I'll probably throw in the 4 bumpers if she wants them. She could put them on, but I don't know if she wants them, so I'm not going to mark up her molds with that glue on the back of them. So we'll just throw them in, but I will be trimming it for her. So I do have a couple little things to finish, so enjoy this little fast forward, and I'll be back with you in a couple minutes.
Got epoxy on her apron, gloves on, hair pulled high, a little snowman icicles all lined up to dry. Hand-painted hacks and scarves, tiny smile she drew. Every nose a little crooked, deals in character and truth. Glitz and glitter for the Lord above. Every piece a little prayer, every pour is love. From this messy Votive studio floor, she's thanking Jesus for the friends who watch, giving him the credit for each finished batch. Serving while she's crafting like never before. Glitz and glitter for the Lord. Purple, pink, blue vases shining in a row. Pink stones round the edges, dry blooms set just so. Tree of life starts glowing when the lights go low. Little branches swirling like grace in a rising flow. Glitz and glitter for the Lord above. Every piece a little prayer, every pour is love. From this messy holy studio floor, she's thanking Jesus for the hearts online. Every like a little word of kind, serving while she's crafting like never before. Glitz and glitter for the Lord. Tiny peanut-headed Yorkie, smiling in that blue, stuck up on the fridge door like he's watching over you. Oh yeah. She laughs and lifts a paintbrush, says, Lord, this one's yours too. If they see a bit of you in me, then that's my job done true. Glitz and glitter for the Lord above. Every piece a little prayer, every pour is love. From this messy holy studio floor, she's thanking Jesus for the friend to watch, giving him the credit for each finished batch. Serving while she's crafting like never before. Glitz and glitter for the Lord. Glitz and glitter for the Lord.
After I finished all the flower arranging, although I used the beautiful package she sent me, these were 4 of these ones packages, then I'm like, oh, I wonder what those flowers look like. So I did open the package. 2 of these were in each one, and of course the purples, the deeper purples were in these. I used the pinks, and it still looks beautiful. Here are these. Actually, I forgot to put the rhinestones on. I need to do that. So those will be in the end photos with the rhinestones. So let me just lay these down. I was waiting for them to dry, so I didn't mess around with flowers and rhinestones, but I'll get those for the end pictures. Didn't do anything but trim and put resin restore on everything to hide those trim marks, so that's done. I did not do this one because I remembered Barbara telling me this is for her son's room, so this is not for Barbara, and I'm not going to put a bunch of rhinestones on her son's piece, so I just left that the way it is. So I hope she likes it. I like it. Here's little Peanut Head. I used a silver gilding paint to tone down a little bit of that blue. This is going to be his girlfriend since my Peanut is a boy. So I put little pink bows, a little pink heart, and a couple magnets for another one on the couch. I showed Don, I'm like, hey, I got a light up Peanut Head, and he just rolled his eyes. He's like, you got to be kidding me, another one? Here's the bales on the pendants, so those came out really pretty. Did I show you these? I don't know if I showed you these. Here's how these came out. Look at those little flower arrangements. So I have been putting these on eBay and they're pretty popular on there. So I think that's what I'm going to keep doing with them after I'm done with them all. And then here's these. So traditional Christmas colors to me are red and green, of course, gold and black. So I just used those colors. I did put an orange nose on them all. So I just stuck with the red and green and orange or gold and black, and that's what I did with those three. So I hope she likes them. And nothing to that tray, just trimmed everything. So I'm going to finish these up in just a couple minutes. Stick around for the pictures because that's what's coming next, and I hope to see you tomorrow. If you stuck around for today, I forgot to mention in the beginning, although there was a sign at the beginning, tonight is the Amazon Live at 7 p.m. So make sure you come in there, get some free prizes, check out the projects today, and I will see you there in a minute if you are on time for this video. If not, you have 7 days to watch it. After that, sorry guys, can't help ya. All right, stick around for those pictures. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Bye.
Glitz and glitter paint her way. She lights up hearts come what may. With a brush of faith she starts. Jesus whispers through her art. Patience blooms in every hue. Her love for viewers shines so true. Shimmer sparkles in her eyes. A radiant soul under bright skies. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart. Sparkly streams, her laughter flows like sunlit beams. With each stroke her spirit sings, a masterpiece of golden wings. She sprinkles joy like morning dew, in every shade a promise new. A life of love, a life of grace, in her art we see his face. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining